think it all happens in Silicon Valley. You thought wrong.
SocialGO is a platform which allows people to build and monetize social networks. SocialGO is really for anybody who's interested in building a community for an existing group of people, an interest or a business. We have a lot of people coming on who already communicate in one way or another to an existing user body, be it through a mailing list or a Facebook group or a blog, and they're looking to just build a online community for those people which they have a bit more control of. Well, it really depends which social media site you put it on. They're not all the same. Our platform specifically is based around owning your own data. So if you put it on maybe Facebook or Yahoo groups, you can't export those members and use them for mailing lists and data capture. Whereas on SocialGO, you own everything which your members put on there. So there's a direct monetization. You can sell to them. You can charge them for access. We have a member billing feature which is really popular. You can also ask them questions, pilot new products. 7Cs, for example, pilot their new women's supplements through SocialGO networks when they have a launch. You can also get them to be advocates for your brand, so give them materials so they can then go out and market your brand for you. And it gives a real sense of community around your specific business. So you can monetize your members directly by charging them to access either the whole network or a specific part. We basically allow you to subdivide your network into tabs, and you can set payment plans to the members have to pay to get access to those tabs. So for example, you might allow people to sign up for free, but if they want to participate in the forum or download videos, then they have to pay maybe £3 or £4 a month or £30 a year, and all that's done through PayPal. So we have two kind of main plans. We've got our premium plan, which is $25 a month, and that's kind of do it yourself, get in there and start adding your own code and talk to us if you need to, but generally it's kind of get on with it by yourself. We also have our concierge plan, which is $150 a month, and that's proving really popular, but that's where we basically take you through every step of getting it designed, getting it configured and getting it launched. And that's for people who like the idea, want to do it, but might be a bit kind of scared. All through that. So our revenue is primarily subscriptions. We don't put ads on the free sites. We don't want to because it dilutes the experience and the money's not really there for us to do as a business. So and we haven't gone to the Silicon Valley raise sort of $200 million either. So we're building this business on revenues. And that's coming from subscriptions today and add-ons, things like widgets that we sell, themes that we sell, little bits like that. So about 40 to 60% of our customers, depending on who you ask, come from the States, and that's a really active market for us. We have loads of customers over there. The market's much more mature. It's kind of 2 years ahead, and we're really seeing the bulk of our adoption coming from those guys. And also even partnerships as well, people wanting to do stuff with the product. They're thinking a lot more kind of forward thinking about the product out there than they are here, so it's great. It's kind of the genesis of the business, partly, in that we started it here, we grew the original team here, the engineering team, which is kind of at the core of part of the business, was found here, and we really kind of like the area as well, just because our client base is over there. There's no reason why we can't build the product and communicate with those, in this day and age. We have an office in San Francisco as well, which we opened in October, primarily support and sales team, but we can always grow that and sort of play it by ear. It's really great. When we started this business, we had like 5 or 6 people, and Ning was just getting going, and other guys were getting going. We thought, let's just try and carve out a niche for ourselves. And now all the time we're getting compared to these much larger companies, and we're giving them a run for their money. And that's sort of the thrill of the game, really, to do something as good with a lot less and provide a great quality of service. And we've really built this business from the ground up with providing superior customer support, which is something that doesn't cost a lot of money but means so much to the end users, and that's one of the reasons why I think every month on month our sales are going up and the business is growing, and it's all going in the right direction. Well, we're currently working on the platform at the core level with a view to giving it a refresh at some point in the next year or so, and so that's a big kind of milestone that the company's going to reach. I mean, I think we want to reach break even as well as quickly as we can, and every month, as I say, we're getting closer to that. So I think break even on the next version of the platform, and lots of little things as well that we're doing all the time. So new products and new features, new designs and themes that come up for customers. All of these things are kind of micro milestones, and then obviously you've got your own bigger picture as well.
Think it all happens in Silicon Valley? You thought wrong.